Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap and welcome to today's Finance 360-degree session in which we will cover the three very important finance current affairs. I hope you can clearly see me and hear me, so give me a thumbs up if everything is fine. And in today's session, we are going to discuss the three very important finance current affairs, okay? So let's start with the topics, and these three we are going to discuss. So first of all, RBI has set up a panel, a committee to develop the framework. Okay, now this was announced in the recent statement on developmental and regulatory policy document, and the committee now has been formed. Who is the head of the committee, who is the chairman of the committee, which department of RBI will be helping this committee. So all of this we'll be discussing in today's session. Union government names Revenue Secretary Sanjay Malhotra as the RBI Governor. So in this case, we will discuss about the tenure and the RBI press release. So RBI has released a press release regarding this. So we will discuss about that also. The last news article that we are going to discuss is the RBI enhancement of the limit. Okay, so this is what we are going to discuss in today's session. So I hope that everything is fine, right? Okay, so let's get started with the news articles. But before that, do subscribe to the YouTube channel of EduTap and do join our Telegram channel. In the Telegram channel, you will be getting the PDF of the session. So in the Telegram channel, you will get the PDF of the session, and the link for the Telegram channel is provided in the description box below. So now just give me a second. Okay, so setup of the committee. So the committee has been set up by the Reserve Bank of India. Now what is this committee all about? So as part of the statement on developmental and regulatory policies, this was released. The Statement on Development Policy document was released on December 6, 2024 with the Monetary Policy Statement. And in the Statement on Developmental and Regulatory Policy, it was announced that a committee will be established for the framework for responsible and ethical enablement of the artificial intelligence. So it was said that as we are using more of the frontier technologies, as we are using the artificial intelligence, machine learning, tokenization and such kind of new innovative technologies that we are using, so they are having transformative potential for the financial sector, and they can help further boost the financial sector in the country. But at the same time, they also have some risk attached, and we have to cater to those risks. So for the responsible and ethical enablement of the artificial intelligence in our country, we require a committee. So this was announced in the Statement on Developmental and Regulatory Policy that was released on December 6, 2024. And recently the RBI has actually formed the committee and has released the press release regarding the formation of the committee. So Dr. Pushpak Bhattacharya has become the chairperson of the committee, that is the Committee on Free AI. That is your framework for responsible and ethical enablement of AI. Okay, so for the free AI, for this particular framework, the committee has been constituted with Dr. Pushpak Bhattacharya as the chairperson. You can understand that prominent members from the IITs have been taken, and from such institutions have been taken that are going to work on the framework and that have the knowledge of the AI and the machine learning. The FinTech department will be providing the secretarial help to the committee. So Sri Shuvendu Patti has become the member secretary of this committee. Okay, so you have to remember that which department, that is the FinTech department. So FinTech department of the Reserve Bank of India will provide the secretarial support to the committee. So who is the chairperson of the committee, as well as who will be providing the support to the committee. So these two things you have to remember with the full form of the free AI. So the committee may also invite the domain experts, industry representatives, RBI departments and the other stakeholders for the consultations as well as to participate in the deliberations. Okay, so you do not have to remember all the name of the members, but at least remember the name of the chairperson and the secretary from the RBI. So now going forward, the terms of reference of the committee. So the committee, what it will be working on? It will work on the framework, but what are the term of reference that the RBI has provided to the committee, that in which areas the committee will be looking after, or in which areas the committee will be providing ideas for. Okay, so to assess, so these are the terms of reference for the committee. First of all, to assess the current level of adoption of AI in the financial services globally and in India. So it is seen that how much adoption of AI has happened in the financial services, not only in India but also globally. So if there is more adoption of AI in the global level, so we can understand that and we can also adopt the usage. Okay, and we can also get to know from the other countries that how they are using the AI in the different domains, or in the domain of the financial services in the different products. So current level of adoption of AI, the committee will be assessing the current level of adoption of AI in the financial services in the global and the Indian level. To review the regulatory and supervisory approaches on AI with focus on financial sector globally. So what are the regulatory and supervisory approaches that is taken globally for the artificial intelligence, that is also seen. To identify the potential risk related to the AI, as well as to recommend that how it can be evaluated, how it can be reduced, or how it can be mitigated, and monitoring framework is also required from the committee. So committee has to provide or identify the monitoring framework, that how the AI usage can be monitored, and consequent compliance requirements that the financial service providers should be following. Okay, so what requirements the service providers should be following for financial institutions? There is some compliance requirements that the committee has to recommend. Okay, so potential risk has to be identified, recommendation has to be given on evaluation, mitigation, and monitoring framework with the compliance requirement, including the banks, NBFC, fintech, the payment service operators, that what compliance requirement they should be following. To recommend a framework including governance expect for responsible ethical adoption of AI models or application. So basically the framework has to be provided, that how the governance should be improved so that there is responsible ethical adoption of AI models or application that happens in the Indian financial sector. Any other matter related to AI can also be seen by the committee and can be recommended by the committee. Okay, so this is the basic idea. Now the committee will submit its report within 6 months from the date of its first meeting. Okay, so these are the terms of reference that I hope you have understood. Now coming to the next news article, that is the amendment to framework for facilitating small value digital payments in offline mode. So do you remember that what is the tool of the UPI, or what is the tool under the UPI that is used for the small value offline mode digital payments? Anyone remembers? So is it UPI 123 Pay? Is it UPI Lite? Or which facility is provided under UPI for the small value digital payments in the offline mode? So it is the UPI Lite, right? It is the UPI Lite. So there were the limits in the UPI Lite that has been enhanced. So in the Statement on Developmental and Regulatory Policy document in October 2024, it was announced that there is going to be the enhancement in the UPI Lite limit, and that has been finalized recently, that is on December 4, 2024. The amendment has been done in the framework for facilitating small value digital payments in offline mode. And here you can see that before the RBI enabled the small value digital payments in offline mode. So RBI has enabled the small value digital payments in offline mode under the offline framework. So using the UPI Lite, you can make the offline payments of the small value. Okay, and there were some limits of the UPI Lite. So using the UPI Lite, the framework prescribes an upper limit of 500 for offline digital payment transaction. That is, per transaction limit was decided at rupees 500, and the wallet, how much you can hold the money in the UPI Lite wallet. So the limit was prescribed at rupees 2000, that only 2000 at a time, only rupees 2000 can be filled in the UPI Lite wallet, and the per transaction limit was decided at rupees 500. Okay, so at any point of time, only rupees 2000 can be the maximum money that can be in the UPI Lite wallet. Now the limits have been enhanced. So it was announced in Statement on Developmental and Regulatory Policy document of October 2024 that RBI is thinking to enhance the limit, and at last in December RBI has actually enhanced the limit. So per transaction limit has been increased from rupees 500 to rupees 1000. Okay, so the per transaction limit has been increased, yes, from rupees 500 to rupees 1000, and the wallet limit has been increased from rupees 2000 to rupees 5000. Okay, so this is the idea. It was announced that the stated limits shall be enhanced for UPI Lite. Accordingly, the offline framework has been updated, the UPI Lite has been updated, and there are enhanced limits for UPI Lite. This shall be 1000 per transaction. So per transaction limit has been increased to rupees 1000, and the wallet total limit has been increased to rupees 5000. Now this is very important because this is a very important tool under the UPI. Okay, so this circular is issued under Section 18, read with Section 10(2) of the Payment and Settlement System Act of 2007, and shall come into effect immediately. So from immediate measure from December 4, 2024, there is enhancement of the UPI Lite limit that has happened. Now coming to the last news article and coming to the last topic for today, that is Shri Sanjay Malhotra takes over as RBI Governor. Okay, so you must have heard about this, that the Sanjay Malhotra has taken over as the RBI Governor, but what is the tenure that he will be working for, and so this we will discuss. Okay, so the Shri Sanjay Malhotra, an IAS officer of 1990 batch Rajasthan cadre, took over charge as the 26th governor of the RBI for a period of 3 years. So the tenure of the RBI governor is usually the period of 3 years, effective from, now this tenure is effective from December 11, 2024. Now who is the predecessor of Shri Sanjay Malhotra? Tell me the name of the predecessor of Sanjay Malhotra, the immediate predecessor of Sanjay Malhotra. So such a question can come. So who was the immediate predecessor of Sanjay Malhotra? It was Shri Shaktikanta Das. Okay. So Sanjay Malhotra has gained the position of RBI governor effective from December 11, 2024. He has become the 26th governor of the RBI for a period of 3 years. Immediately prior to this appointment, Shri Malhotra was secretary in the Department of Revenue in Ministry of Finance, Government of India. So he has worked in close coordination with the Government of India, and the RBI's task is to work in close coordination with the government. Okay, before which Shri Malhotra held the post of secretary in the Department of Financial Services also. So he has a vast knowledge of the different departments and the different areas. Okay, so Shri Malhotra has vast and diverse experience. He has held key positions both at the state and the central government level. He has also had a short work with the United Nations agency. He was also chairman and managing director of Rural Electrification Corporation Limited. He has also worked as a member of the Central Board of Reserve Bank of India as a government nominee director. Okay, so this is the basic idea about Shri Sanjay Malhotra. Basically, you need to understand that he is the 26th governor of RBI, and his tenure right now is for a period of 3 years. So Shri Malhotra is a graduate in computer science and engineering from the IIT, but you have to understand that he has a vast area in the financial services and revenue and in economics domain. So he has gained the position of RBI governor. Okay, so this is it from the articles point of view. This is the basic idea that you needed to have about the different articles. Now in the next session, I will be bringing the financial stability report. So your next session that is going to be held on Saturday is going to be very important, because in that we will be discussing the financial stability report. Okay, so now before moving forward and before discussing the questions, let me show you the EduTap's website. So in the free material, like if you see the free material, in the blog section, there is the blogs that are provided to you. So if you go to EduTap's website through the edutap.in, so you only have to type edutap.in and you can go to EduTap's website. You can join the Telegram channel from here, and you can join the Telegram channel if you go to free material. If you go to blog section at the end of the page, you can join the Telegram channel to get the PDF of the session. And if you want to know more about any particular examination, you can get the exam information about any particular examination. You can also know the strategy for the examination, that what are the strategy for the different components, as well as you can also focus on the success stories, and you can know that how the toppers have achieved their dream, how they have achieved the different like they have achieved the position of the RBI Grade B officer through the different strategies that they have followed. So you can see the strategy also as per your requirement. Okay, you can read more about it. Even if you want to see the courses, you can see the courses that is provided for the different examination. Okay, so you can see that what all is provided to you, and you can see that who all will be teaching you, which all subjects you will be taught by which teacher. Okay, and what all you will be getting, like concept classes, concept notes and such. So now coming back to our PPT. So this is the first question. Such direct question can come from free AI. The full form can come. Even the name of the chairperson can come. Even the name of the secretary can come, or which department is associated with free AI. So which department is helping the committee? If you can tell that, which department is helping the committee, so you can answer that. As well as there is the second question that is regarding the limit, the enhanced limit. So that you have to tell that what is the enhanced limit. Okay, so this is it for today's session. So in the next session we are going to discuss the financial stability report. So next session is going to be very important, and previously we have discussed, in the previous session we have discussed the report on trend and progress of banking in India. Okay, so this is it for today. Fintech department, it is not finance department, it is the fintech department that is helping in the secretarial matter. In the secretarial matter, the fintech department is helping the committee. Okay, and the name of the member secretary, that you have to tell me. So do give me the right answer of the homework question, and do tell me that what is the name of the member secretary. Okay, and the fintech department is going to help in the secretarial matter of the committee, of the free AI committee. Okay, so thank you very much everyone. Thank you for joining, and do give me the right answer of the homework question, and let's meet in the next session for the discussion on the financial stability report. That is going to be very, very important for all of you. Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank you for joining.